Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Bintang Respati Aryananda, and my NPM is 33342220003. And today I will be explaining about environmental substances that causes fire and lead to poisoning. The first section, I want to explain about B3 waste and heavy metals in the environment. Hazardous and toxic materials are substances that can directly or indirectly pollute and damage the environment, because the nature or concentration and quantity of this waste can endanger health and the survival of humans or other organisms. The story of hazardous and toxic waste management stems from some very terrible tragedies where humans become victims. The characteristics and types of B3 waste. There is a material is considered a hazardous waste if it has one or more of the following characteristics. For example, explosive, flammable, reactive, toxic, infectious, corrosive, and many more. Which when tested by toxicity can be known to contain hazardous waste. The first one is explosive waste. Explosive waste is a waste at normal temperatures and pressures and can explode or through chemical or physical reactions can produce gases at high temperatures and pressures that can quickly damage the surrounding environment. Second one is combustible waste. Combustible waste is a waste that burns easily under pressure. Waste liquid contains less than 24% alcohol at a flash point, not exceeding 60 degrees will ignite when exposed to fire, sparks, or other ignition sources at an air pressure of 760 millimeters of mercury. Combustible waste is a waste that is not in liquid form at ambient temperature and pressure. It will cause fire due to friction, absorption of water, vapor, and spontaneous chemical changes. If ignited, it can cause a prolonged fire. Wastes that cause infection is a human amputated organs and body fluids contaminated with laboratory waste or other waste infected with infection germs. These wastes are dangerous because they can contain germs such as hepatitis and cholera that can be transmitted to workers, street cleaners, and communities around the construction site. And the third one is reactive waste. Reactive waste is waste that has the characteristics of being unstable and can change shape without causing an explosion. Waste that can react violently with water. Waste that, when mixed with water, can cause an explosion by producing large amounts of toxic gases, vapors, or smoke that are harmful to human health and the environment. Reactive waste is waste that causes fire by releasing or receiving oxygen or organic parasite waste that is unstable in high temperatures. Based on the source, waste includes domestic waste, industrial waste, and commercial waste. Domestic waste is waste from the treatment of domestic wastes, such as vegetable, feces, and the likes. Industrial waste, which is a waste that comes from a factory, for example, powder, clothes, and clothes scraps. The third one is commercial waste. Commercial waste is a waste that comes from trade or market activities and commercial service, such as rotten tomatoes, rotten vegetables, haircuts, injection marks, and many more. Based on the type of compounds, waste includes organic waste, inorganic waste, hazardous, and toxic waste. Organic waste is a waste that can be decomposed by bacteria or organisms. Inorganic waste is a waste that cannot be broken down by bacteria. Hazardous and toxic waste is waste from hazardous and toxic materials such as hospital waste, factory waste, and others. The impact of hazardous waste is very harmful to marine such as sewage pollution. Sewage pollution is very harmful to marine populations. Many types of ecosystems are poisoned. Each species in this water is different. Some species are resistant to pollution and some are not resistant to pollution that occurs in the waters. Each ecosystem has a level of adaptation to its place, even though the level of adaptation has a limit. If it passes the limit, then species in it will die. The extinction of certain species will affect the lives of humans and other living things. And that is all for me. Thank you very much.